Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Ryan Barucki, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Skied into straightaway right. McKinney's there for it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Behind 0-2 now. LeMahieu stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The catcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So give him 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Sharp ground ball to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Got him. So digging in now, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. That misses. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Blue Jays go down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up now, Torres. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit to short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. McKinney giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The right fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
Thank you, Heidi. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in, Clint Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. 5 runs on only 4 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch turned on down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Sam Gaviglio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Sam Gaviglio.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Striding in, Bo Bichette. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And there's ball 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
There's the 2-1 home. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Torres, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 0-1 the count. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Right side, fair ball down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Gone! A two-run job by Clint Frazier as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
In now, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Grichuk is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Ready for another shot now, Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward third. Bichette's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of 1 leg in the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on the show right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brandon Drury. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled off. He stays alive, still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now the pitch.
Right fielder, Billy.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. McKinney will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next for New York, Brett Gardner, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center as this lead got even wider. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Number 99.
He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Jays nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back, he's looking really sharp right now.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And another foul ball. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brendan Drury goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Gary Sanchez is retired to kick off the ninth. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Justin Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
60, Justin Miller. Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Gio Urshela as he lifts it in the air to right field. McKinney's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Mike Ford will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
The Yankees. Number 72, Mike Ford.
Popped him up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 11, the Jays nothing. Up next is Danny Jansen, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Holder has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Made him miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Danny Jansen is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. 0-1 the count. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Gardner is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, number 8.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Urshela is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The New York Yankees hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. James Paxton earns the victory on the mound. Ryan Borucki permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.